This tutorial will cover how to measure a segment's length using a multi-part chart or part profile chart and save it to an attribute. First, decide how many lengths you would like to capture at one time, and then create the same number of attributes. In my example, I only have one length per part I want to capture. You may duplicate this process for as many as you wish to capture. To create the required attributes, open Full Configuration by pressing Total View on the main application window, and then selecting Full Configuration. Then enter Attributes and execute Add Attribute. Select the radio button to the left of Measurements. This will allow you to use your captured length in the same way as a basic measurement coming from a scanner. Then click Next. Give your segment length measurement an appropriate name. I recommend numbering them sequentially, both to keep them ordered and to differentiate from encoder length. Then click Next. Check the box to the left of Use Default Value, and select the radio button to the left of Constant. Then enter a 0 in the blank. This will allow any extra attributes to be accepted even when not being used. Select your desired resolution. I recommend a resolution equal to your encoder's resolution. Then click Next twice. Uncheck the box next to Restore Value on Startup. Then click Next twice. Due to the dual nature of measurement attributes, it can be displayed in an edit box and/or a measurement window. For this example, I will display in both locations. However, I recommend moving the attribute edit box out of view to keep operators from editing the number after the measurement is taken. Even if you plan to hide your attribute edit box, I recommend checking the box to the left of Display Label so that you don't end up with stray, unlabeled edit boxes hiding off-screen, and click on your desired label orientation. Then click Next. Position and size your edit box. Page up and page down on the keyboard works well for extended moves. Then click Finish. Continue adding attributes until you have enough to cover one measurement cycle. Next, we need an action to accept the value after the measurement is taken. Close Attributes and open Actions. Execute Add Action. Click the down arrow to the right of New Action and browse for Attribute Accept Values. Name your action appropriately and click on the tab entitled Attributes. Out of the list below, select your new attributes by clicking on them and then pressing Add. Then click OK. Next, we need a button to execute your Attribute Accept action. Close Actions and enter Display. Click Add Button, name your button, and press OK. Press the down arrow to the right of Action to Execute and select your new action. Move and resize your button as needed. Select an appropriate color by pressing Change Color and then OK. Then press OK. Next, if you want to make use of the measurement nature of these attributes, add it to an existing measurement display window or create a new one. To create a new one, exit Full Configuration, press the Window menu on the main application window, and select New Window. Select the radio button to the left of Measurement and click Next. Under Available Measurements, browse for your new segment length attributes and add them by clicking on them and pressing Add. Then click the Display tab and enter a name for your new window. Next, enter a desired font size. Then press OK. Move your display as needed. We are now ready to measure and capture segment length from your multi-part or part profile chart. This is a post-process analysis and cannot be done until after part scanning is complete. Press the down arrow to the right of Trace to Analyze and select your desired part scan. Then press Go. Next, zoom in on the segment of interest by clicking and dragging a window across it. Select the beginning of the segment by clicking on Select Left and moving your mouse over the data point that starts the segment. With accurate positioning over this data point, you will be able to double-click to both select and then release the measurement cursor. Select the end of the segment by first clicking Select Right and then finding the appropriate data point that ends the desired segment. With your cursors positioned appropriately, the segment length will be indicated below labeled Distance Difference. You may now save this value to an attribute. Click the menu Save, followed by Save Distance To. Select your desired attribute and press OK. Continue measuring until all segment lengths have been recorded. Then press Close. With the desired segment length values saved into the attributes, they now need to be accepted. Do this by pressing your Accept Attributes button. These values have entered the system, and just like basic scanner measurement values, they can be seen in the Measurements window. They can be logs, they can have spec limits assigned, and they can be part of an SPC plan. Thank you for watching. This has been Tutorials by Joel.